सोयी झाली खेळून? Happy Holi, right? Anthony? Okay, good. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna present my screen. Okay. We're gonna look at last week's homework, right? Yes. So I'm not sharing yet. Okay. Last week's homework कुणी कुणी केलाय? चिन्मयी पवार. होमवर्क केलास का चिन्मयी? Yeah, I know. तिघांनी केलाय फक्त. आपण गुड वर्क तिघांनी केलाय होमवर्क. पण आय एम गोना शो अगेन की the homework चे स्टेटमेंट दिली आहे, राईट? हे प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट. that we will write this program again. Okay, so that way you all will know what exactly you need to write, because I think अजूनपर्यंत मी होमवर्क जेव्हा सांगतो तेव्हा I want to see the program. Okay, so just plain program, no explanation in that. His statement, a statement. So if I just write on a notepad, so how it is supposed to look. Okay, this is the program मी ह्याला सांगितलंय, राईट? तुम्हाला you guys can see my screen? Yes, मुलांना माझी स्क्रीन दिसते का? Yes, right? Okay. तेव्हा स्क्रीन दिसते तर I will show you. Okay, let me just zoom it so it will be more prominent for you guys. Right, so okay, so you can see my screen, right? So this is the homework I wrote to you guys, right? की म्हटलेलं की okay, print content of fruits array. What is this? This is the array, right? Fruits array, because it is having multiple variables. First statement was a okay, print content of a fruits array as it is in one line. Second ask was or requirement, use for loop and print all names of fruits on separate line. त्याच्यामध्ये सांगितले की do not print animal name when you see the animal name, skip it. So when you are printing this, do not print animal name, right? सगळ्यांना कळले प्रॉब्लेम काय सांगितलेला करायला ते? Yes, no, right? तर ओके, तर पहिला काय सांगितलेलं की ओके, आय एम जस्ट गोना कॉपी दिस, कारण तुम्हाला प्रोग्राम कसा लिहायचा सांगतोय, राईट? आपण ॲरे कॉपी केला, राईट? ॲरे कॉपी केला आणि देन सेकंड स्टेटमेंट काय आहे आपण सांगितलंय की प्रिंट कंटेंट ऑफ फ्रुट्स ॲरे ॲज इट इज. हाऊ यू प्रिंट द कंटेंट ऑफ फ्रुट्स ॲरे? कुठल्या ॲरेचं कंटेंट कसं प्रिंट करतो आपण? आता ज्यांनी होमवर्क केलाय ते तर सांगू शकतात मला, पटकन सांगा. तिघा जणांनी केलाय होमवर्क. ओके, नुसतं प्रिंट? मला पूर्ण स्टेटमेंट हवंय. चव्हाण काय? ओके, किंवा मानसी. चव्हाण तुझं नाव सांग. प्रियांकाच नाव काय तुझं? मी होमवर्क बघितलं असेल पण तुम्ही. ओके, पिलानकर, चव्हाण किंवा मानसी. दीपिका, राईट? दीपिका किंवा आता पिलानकर. प्रिंट फक्त लिहिणार आहे मी की हाऊ आय कॅन प्रिंट द फ्रुट्स ॲरे? जस्ट प्रिंट? मानसी, फ्रुट्स नेम कुठेच नाहीये ना? ओके, सो दीपिका बोलते राईट नो कोण पिलांकर पिलांकर तुझं नाव काय सांग परत एकदा मग ओके दीपिका म्हणते की ओके दिस इज व्हॉट वी आर सेइंग राईट fruits. So this is going to print the what we are asking here. This part is going to get printed by this statement, correct? Now what is the second statement saying? Use for loop, right? Use for loop. आपण कुठले कुठले लूप बघितले आतापर्यंत? Can you guys tell me the name? तुम्ही सगळ्या कोणाकडून तर मी आन्सर आल्याशिवाय पुढे जाणार नाही. कुठले कुठले लूप आपण स्टडी केलेत और शिकलोय आता? वाईल लूप. गुड जॉब. अँड व्हॉट इज द अदर लूप? फॉर लूप, राईट? ओके. सो याच्यामध्ये कुठला लूप वापरायला सांगितलं आहे? फॉर, राईट? मग आपण वाईल लूप का वापरला होमवर्क मध्ये? कुणीतरी होमवर्क केलेत त्यांनी वाईल वापरलंय, राईट? मुलांना मी मस्करी करतोय पण या आज काय यूज फॉर लूप. सो वी आर गोना यूज अ फॉर लूप. ओके. आणि काय करायचं? प्रिंट ऑल द नेम्स ऑफ फ्रुट्स ऑन सेपरेट लाईन. नेम ऑफ फ्रुट्स. ओके. आणि डू नॉट त्याच्यामध्येच लिहिलं की डू नॉट प्रिंट अॅनिमल नेम. या ऍक्च्युली सांगा मला की यार याच्यामध्ये कुठले कुठले अॅनिमल नेम? आय एम झूमिंग आउट. त्याच्यामध्ये कुठले कुठले अॅनिमल्स आहेत? कोणी सांगेल का? माझ्या स्क्रीनवर मी सगळं हे दाखवत आहे. इज अ ऍपल अॅनिमल? एक माउस, राईट? ओके. इज दॅट ओनली अॅनिमल? No, rabbit is another animal, right? So then what is the third statement is do not print animal name. When you see animal name, skip it, right? तर काय आयडिया काय आहे की use a for loop to print all the fruits, but if fruit name मध्ये if you see mouse, then skip it. सगळ्यांना प्रॉब्लेम समजलाय? काय करायचंय, काय लॉजिक, कसला प्रोग्राम लिहायचा आहे ते समजलं का? मानसी? ओके. दीपिका आणि पिलांकर कोणी नाव नाही सांगितलं. ओके. सो साबळे साहेब तुम्ही तर कधी होमवर्क करत नाही, यस म्हणताय. तिथे आदिती. ओके. साबळे तुम्ही नाव घेतलं तर साबळे काय लगेचच ही लेफ्ट क्लास. ओके. तर आदिती, दीपिका आणि मानसी, राईट? आय डोंट नो की काय रे मुलं कोणी नाहीच आहेत का क्लासमध्ये? गाईज नाही आहेत सगळ्यात मुलीच उत्तर देणार, विच इज गुड. So that's good, Mansi, Deepika and Aditi, keep it up. Sir, okay, the question कळला, right? की we have to print using for loop and when we see animal name, we have to skip it. Sir, for loop कसा लिहितात? You guys tell me, how do you start the for loop? Mostly मी तुम्हालाच क्वेश्चन विचारून राहणार. So for loop लिहायचं आहे तर tell me what I should type. You guys are gonna help me write the program. Mansi, Deepika, nobody is saying anything. For loop आठवत नाही आहे? For loop नाही आठवत आहे? Yes or no? Type it. तुम्ही बोलल्याशिवाय I'm not gonna move further. मानसी आठवत नाही फॉर लूप कसा लिहायचा? ओके. दॅट इज ऑनेस्ट आन्सर. ओके. मानसीला नाही माहिती. आदिती, डू यू रिमेंबर? किंवा दीपिका, डू यू रिमेंबर हाऊ टू राईट फॉर लूप? फॉर लूप आहे म्हणजे काय? ओके चला तिघी नाही म्हणताय तुम्ही. दॅट इज सो स्ट्रेंज. ओके. असं कसं विचारून चालेल? ठीक आहे. चल एक्सरसाइज. फॉर लूप इज अ फॉर, राईट? फॉर you give a variable name. You say item in कुठल्या अरे मध्ये असेल त्या अरेचं नाव सांगायचं. फॉर लूप्स आर इझी कम्पेअर टू व्हाईल लूप. That is what it is gonna happen. And then it did not. Oh, me. Okay. Then you have to have indentation, right? Okay. Vedika, no problem. तुला समजत असेल तर that is good thing. की late आलीस म्हणून काय problem नाही. Okay. The for loop is like this, right? This is the for loop. Correct? And for loop चा print करायचं असेल तर print statement. Let's print it. Okay. I'm just gonna print item like that. So it is gonna print. I'm just gonna copy this for you guys' sake. Okay. Actually, तुम्हाला आठवत नाही for loop. So that's the reason I think I need to go do the code in this place itself. आता समजा मी असं केलं तर काय प्रिंट होईल. ओके, मे बी आय डोंट वॉन्ट टू गो देअर. असं केलं तर काय प्रिंट होईल वेदिका माहिती आहे का काय प्रिंट होईल इथे. फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज गोना प्रिंट एव्हरीथिंग. नाव विथ दिस फॉर लूप मध्ये असेल तर काय प्रिंट होईल मानसी. की आयटम मध्ये प्रत्येक वेळेला एक एक व्हेरिएबल मध्ये त्या एक एक आयटम येणार आहे तो. देन इट विल स्टार्ट प्रिंटिंग apple on one line. Next line it will print banana. After that it will print mouse. It will print grapes, orange, mango, strawberry, rabbit and pineapple. Correct? So it is gonna print fruits name म्हणतेस तू मानसी सतत कारण okay, if you give fruit name and space असेल तर that is the way it will be. त्या आयटम मध्ये एका वेळेला एक आयटम येईल तर तो प्रिंट करेल राईट. पण आता आपला क्वेश्चन काय होता तुला आठवत असेल तर यूज दिस. सो इट विल प्रिंट दॅट वे. बट व्हॉट वी वॉन्ट टू डू इफ द नेम इज अॅनिमल नेम देन वी वॉन्ट टू स्किप इट राईट. तर आपल्याला मग लॉजिक लिहिलं पाहिजे तिथे. काय लिहिलं पाहिजे की इफ जर मी माऊस आहे म्हटलं आयटम इक्वल टू माऊस इक्वल टू I will just do the mouse for the first time. Then it will this statement, if you guys remember, if with this what it will do, it will whenever this is true it is gonna print this right. पण आपण म्हणतो की हो माऊसच्या वेळेला नको. देन वी वॉन्ट टू डू द एक्सक्लेमेशन अपोजिट ऑफ नॉट स्टेटमेंट कशी लिहिणार नॉट माऊस देन प्रिंट इट. I'm gonna this is the program right. I'm gonna copy it into our program shell and let's see save as. What is it? मानसी किंवा आदिती समजतंय काय करतोय मी. तेवढं समजतं पण मग प्रोग्राम लिहिताना लिहत नाही तुम्ही किंवा आन्सर देत नाही मी विचारते. ठीक आहे, लेट्स डू दॅट वे. ओके, होमवर्क राईट. सो लेट्स डू द होमवर्क. इफ आय प्रिंट दिस रन दिस let's see what is gonna happen. See what it did. First एका लाईन वर सगळे प्रिंट केले राईट. फर्स्ट let me. So first statement is this right. It printed everything in one line. Then it started printing apple on one line which is there, banana correct. Then it printed mouse print नाही केला. काय केलं आपण mouse skip केला right. त्यामुळे it didn't printed mouse. Then it went for a grapes, orange, mango, strawberry, rabbit. आपण rabbit ची कंडिशन चेक नाही केली राईट. pineapple. So it did not print mouse. रिमेंबर आपण मागे पण केलं होतं व्हाईल लूप मध्ये यातलं. तर पण आता नाव इफ आय वॉन्ट टू डू, हो मला रॅबिट पण प्रिंट नाही करायचं आहे, तर त्याच्यासाठी you have to add another condition, right? Or rabbit. मी काय म्हणतोय याला, if item is not equal to rabbit or mouse or this, then print it. Actually, this is not gonna work that way. Oh, it's not in this code, right? I need to copy this into this place, right? Oh, this is how our work is. Okay, let me search how OR works in Python. There is no OR. Yeah, there is OR. Okay, not this OR. Right? I think there is OR. Right, but that logic is wrong because this is not gonna be OR. Actually, it is gonna be a little complicated for you guys. So maybe I will show you this only one time. That way it will easy. Current that condition will be little tricky. I will show you guys, but let's go very simple right now. Actually, now at least you guys can know, right, what was expected in oops, not here. What was expected in this program? Something like this. So something like this I was expecting in a program, that okay, if you have array, then you will be not printing mouse in that. So I think I need to take out the rabbit to make it simple. But okay, at least till this point, you guys understand or no? I'll take out, we'll work on taking out rabbit too, but I will show you how to do it different way. समजला, right? Mansi? Okay, Mansi is saying yes, but Aditi and Deepika, do you guys understand what we did? So we are not printing mouse here by adding such a condition in a for loop, correct? Now the second question, second part is, oh, even we don't want to do the rabbit too. So actually, idea is maybe you this you know what is this saying? Exclamation means not equal to. So actually you can do equal to, and then you can say if not true, right? Then print it. If it is mouse or not mouse. So you can work. Okay, I will have to search how to do exclamation condition in there. In Python, right? how to exclamation mark in Python. At least you guys can understand this part, right? How to I should have searched these things. Okay. I think I will have to go refer to exclamation, how they do it in Python. If there is a not, if not, okay, that works, right? So, okay, not is there. So, okay, now you guys know, right? One thing is with this, when mouse is there, this condition is gonna true. So you want to make it opposite, oh, not mouse, then you can use not mouse like this, or you can use not this condition, because the condition is a true or false, right? So it will be like this. So you can see now still we don't print mouse, but now we don't want to print banana rabbit too. So what we can do is put these two conditions together. Item is not equal to mouse or rabbit. Rabbit, then do the not. So now you can see where is my wow, it doesn't take oh मला सांगत नाही यार तुम्ही. Check should be checked with this, right? Okay, right, because I was using rabbit without the oats. So now you can see, as you can see the result here, it prints apple because it's not either one of them, right? So it prints apple, it prints banana. When mouse, basically this condition is true, right? So this condition or this condition, either of them is true, then we are going to make it false. So that means don't print it. So any of this is true, then it's going to print. So now when mouse is this equal to item equal to mouse, then this condition is true. So we are saying, oh, true, then don't print it. Same way it goes for rabbit. If it is true, then it's not printing it. But if it is grapes or orange, it is going to print it. I guess, Timulanuka, I should have not asked you with the two fields. Maybe that is very tricky for you guys. But I think with this writing this code, does it make sense to you guys? काय केलंय ते? Right? कारण त्याच्यामध्ये आपण 2 आयटम चेक करतो. असेच मल्टिपल आयटम चेक करायचे असतील तर यू कॅन गो अँड डू दॅट चेक. पण राईट, सो नाव आवर प्रोग्राम सॅटिस्फाईड कुठल्या क्वेश्चन, वेर इज दिस? आवर प्रोग्राम सॅटिस्फाईज all this requirement, right? You can see, so it prints all the content using this statement. Then it uses for loop and doesn't print any animal name. So this is the program, right? I want to see this as a program when I ask you guys. कळलं का मनसी किंवा दीपिका किंवा आदिती, कळलं का की when I ask you to write the program, I just want this to be written into your notebook. Only this part. Correct? You don't need to give the explanation of anything. Just for the sake of कुणाचा जरी एकाचा होमवर्क असेल मी दाखवतो तुमचा की रिअली असं एक्सप्लेनेशन द्यायची गरज नाही की आता कुणाचं तरी मे बी आय विल टेल मानसीज कारण तिचं हँडरायटिंग इज व्हेरी नाईस हँडरायटिंग. सो मानसी बघितलंस तर इथे बघ तुझं की एक्सप्लेनेशन देतेस राईट तू. आय डोंट वॉन्ट दॅट एक्सप्लेनेशन कारण त्याच्याने मग तुझा प्रोग्राम हा टाईप केला तर वर्क नाही होणार राईट. इफ somebody types this program as it is, it's not going to work. So that's the reason what I'm asking you guys all, write this program like this. So that's very simple. Does this make sense? Beginner, at least we can go and understand this part. समजलं का? I know in this program this is very tricky condition, but I guess you guys can eventually understand. समजले? Okay. So now actually today's session साठी I was about to take functions. So before going for a function, I think maybe we'll do another program. Another program to remind you guys about functions learn करणार होतो मानसी, पण I will do something. Learn म्हणजे की we will do if you guys remember युजर कडनं इनपुट कसं घ्यायचं आणि 2 नंबर मल्टिप्लाय कसे करायचे तर तो प्रोग्राम लिहूया परत एकदा. So now I'm gonna ask you guys this another question. Like, okay, let's say write a program to take 2 numbers from user. Okay, that is first statement. And multiply those 2 numbers and display product. Product म्हणजे काय माहिती आहे, right? Multiplication is called product, right? So that is what I'm asking to write. Write a program to take 2 numbers from user, multiply those numbers and do it. And now let's go write that program. Okay, I'm gonna take input from you guys. Quick. Okay, user कडनं input घ्यायचं असेल तर first I need to give the statement, right? काय लिहायचं की okay, user ला म्हणणार please enter first number. Okay, तर हा नंबर काय करणार, घेणार कशामध्ये आपण फर्स्ट नंबर कसा युजर कडनं घेणार. Tell me the statement quickly. What statement we should use? Print is to print the number, whatever content. To receive the input from a user, what is the statement? What is the command to receive the input? Mansi, homework केलेत आपण मागे की टू रिसीव्ह द इनपुट फ्रॉम युजर. आपण सगळं विसरतो, कधीच बघत नाही पाठीमागच्या नोट्स, राईट? यू गाइज रिमेंबर क्विकली, येस और नो? Okay, so what is the statement to get user input? Type it. How do I'm gonna know? मानसी टाइप करणार आहेस का स्टेटमेंट? आदिती किंवा दीपिका? Yeah. Okay. So all of a sudden, Parth writing the statement. Okay. You guys are not listening. Okay. So that's first number. We are gonna say input, right? But do you remember काय करायचं असं की always number comes in a text, right? So we have to typecast it, right? First number. So that way it is gonna be put into integer format. Now, what is the second step? How do you get second number? Quick. Please enter second number, right? How do I take that number again? Second number, right? MBR equal to, again, input, correct? Good. Second number equal to, आपण typecast करणार, correct? Second number. And then तुम्हाला मी त्या दिवशी म्हटलेलं की हो, how do you multiply number in Python? Product. I'm gonna generate that variable as a product. How do you multiply two numbers? Mansi. Oh, we passed from the typecasting part. So I'm asking, good. So is that the only, can I just type star here and that will multiply? How is that statement gonna look? So yes, I want complete statement. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. First number into second number, right? And then how do I gonna print that product? What statement I should look? Mansi, I know Mansi आणि दीपिका तुम्ही स्पेस देताय नंबर त्या व्हेरिएबल मध्ये, but I did not give the space, and you cannot have space in a variable name. So you have to be particular when you type or write in your notebook. Okay. So okay, how do you print the product? Multiply and display the product, right? How you display the product? Tell me. What statement I need to use? Come on, one of you guys. Can I just write like, is this going to print? Right, print. Okay, print P uppercase nahi hai. Print, and this product has to go in a bracket, right? But नुसतंच product print केलं तर it is not gonna look what it is, right? So what we are gonna do? We are gonna do product of two number equal, right? So that way it will display. So let's run this one. Product. So if I run this program, let me close these things. I can run it, so you will see it running from the. Okay, so what it is doing? It is asking me the first number. What is the first number you guys want to give for multiplication? Quick. What number you want to enter? I will enter the number of your choice. Wow, okay. 4, and I'm gonna go 4, and then next is the second number. I'm gonna take it 10. Okay. So what is the product gonna be? What did I do? Oh, you cannot concatenate. So we need to do actually str and typecast this guy. I know doing this, I know you guys may be getting confused, but yes, this is the way you will know how to write it. Okay, I'm gonna go. You can ask the question, what is happening with it? So now you got the product, right? This product, when I was defining it, is integer. So I cannot just print the integer in the string format. So we had to typecast it. Remember, आपण इथे string format मध्ये आता आला होता number, पण we typecast it to integer. The same way now this is the integer. Now we have to typecast to the string format to display. That is what we did, right? So now you can see this is what the output, right? So you guys understand this is the what multiplication program we wrote, right? Yes. I'm gonna run it again. So now second time, what choice of numbers you guys have? Okay, 7 and 6. So what is the output? 42, right? So this program, what is this program doing? What is this program doing? I know output is 42, but what is this program is doing? Come on guys, what did he do? If I give these two numbers, what it does? Tell me. If I give 5 and 6, what this program does? Multiplying, right? This program multiplies two numbers, correct? So this is what the program we wrote, which multiplies two numbers. Okay, that's good. So any two number you enter, it will do the multiplication. So what I wanted to go for now is a program multiplication करणार, right? Any two number दिले तर हा program multiply करून देतं, परत करतं return तुम्हाला. That usually functions are used to do the repetitive task. Like, oh, this program is for multiplication, right? Actually, so you write a function for multiplication. That तेव्हा function use करतात. But for the time being, what we are gonna see for a function is very similar, differently, just simplified concept की काय करतो आणि काय नाही याच्यासाठी how to write the function. So I'm gonna write a new program. This is multiplication. I'm just touching something to refresh your memory. Let's write a new program for function, right? So if you guys remember, print करताना आपण काय म्हणतोय की name print करत, right? The function लिहिताना what usually they do is define a function, print name, okay? And you pass the name, first name. I'll explain. This is called a variable. आता तुम्ही आतापर्यंत बघितलंय की variable काय असतं, right? Okay, I need to open that file. I should have opened it. Open product, right? Okay. So what is this, guys? You know, right? मी highlight केलंय. त्याला काय म्हणतायत? What we say? That particular thing, it's a variable, right? Right, Mansi? Path. This first is a variable, right? Second is also variable, correct? Product is a variable. So yes, the same way, when you write a function, the parameter to the function is a variable. So I'm passing first name as a parameter, or maybe just say name as a parameter. And I'm just gonna, in this function, I'm just gonna print that name. I'm just gonna say printing, okay, printing name in function and whatever the name I'm giving or passing, I'm gonna print that name. That is the work this function is gonna do. Function काय करतोय? So whatever name I pass it to it in a variable, it is gonna print. And now here is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call that function print name with, I'm gonna call it with the name Mansi, right? I'm gonna call it second time with print name with name path. Then I'm gonna call third time that same function. It's gonna call with name Aditi, because these are the students do the homework. The rest of the functions spelling काय म्हणते मानसी? I think function spelling is wrong. Okay, I don't know what you mean. Let me first finish this. Alright. Deepika, right? What you are saying? Function name spelling. This is def, right? Let's say it's I think they go with the function demo. Function name is wrong. I don't know, but print name. So you can see here, right? What I'm showing you the output, but idea is this, that what is this thing is doing. So I'm calling this function with input parameter as name Mansi. So when I call it, this field becomes whatever I'm passing in this function. So it becomes Mansi. So when I print this, it is going to print whatever comes in this variable as it here. So what comes out when I first time do it, it comes out as a Mansi. Second time when I call this function, I'm passing name Parth. So when it comes down, it is going to print Parth. Third time, I'm passing it the Aditi name. Fourth time, the Deepika, right? So that's the way this keeps printing as I keep passing function name. Correct? So function मध्ये काय होतं कळलं की function मध्ये whatever you pass a parameter and it does that whatever work you are asking it to do. So it's just like छोटे छोटे टास्क असतील त्या गोष्टी म्हणजे एक फंक्शन करतो अशातलं. When you write a function means तुम्ही छोटे छोटे प्रोग्रामचे पीसेस ब्लॉक्स बनवून to take a right turn साठी एक पीस लिहिला तर it will always do the work of turning it right. So that is what the function is. आता समजा मला आणखीन कोणाचं नाव प्रिंट करायचं आहे. Okay, let's see. Last time I think I remember someone. Okay, Vedikaचं नाव प्रिंट करायचं आहे. तर what should I be doing? What I should do? How can you guys give me the statement? Or Vedika, can you give me the what I should write so I can see after Deepika name it will print your name. Okay, print name. But what is the variable I should pass in print name? Okay, I'm gonna try print name. So okay, now what I should do? Vedika आहेस का क्लासमध्ये? प्रिंट नेम काय पॅरामीटर पास करायला पाहिजे? कोणी बोलत नाही. You guys understand? समजतंय की नाही? Oh, my chat was there. Okay, I was like wondering कोणी टाईपच करत नाही. ओके ओके सो आहेच राईट, पण तू आन्सर नाही दिलंस वेदिका. So the rest of the girls gave the answer. Okay, yeah. So to print this, okay, माझा क्वेश्चन बदलतो. ओके की instead of printing the name Vedika after Deepika, if I want to print it before Parth, तर मग कुठे नेले पाहिजे ते स्टेटमेंट वेदिका? की where I should copy these things if I want to print it before Parth's name. After Mansi, I want to print this. Where I should move this statement, Vedika, print Vedika. I'm gonna have to move it to this place, right? So that way, if I print it, you can see now it is printing Mansi, then Vedika, then Parth, Aditya, and Deepika. Correct? So idea is that okay, now this function can print anybody's name in this way. I'm not passing or printing it every time, right? I'm just passing, you can see, right? I'm just passing the name here. But every time this function takes this name and prints whatever it's supposed to do. So this whole thing, it is printing, right? If I have something else to be done in this place, it will all the time will keep doing the same thing. So for example, if I say, let's see, okay, number equal to 2, and if I print that, print, you guys can say, I'm hoping what I'm trying to show you guys is making sense. Print, sorry, number. So if I print this, now you guys can see it keeps, what it keeps doing it. You can see it prints 2 because I'm doing that particular assignment and then printing that, and then I'm printing the name of whatever I'm passing. So you can see this 2 is always printing, correct? It is basically printing 2 as it is every time whenever I call function. So whatever this statement I do in this function, they are going to get executed every time I call the function. वेदिका समजतंय काय सांगतोय ते? नान्सीने सांगितलं समजतंय म्हणून, राईट? ओके, या, गुड. Parth, do you get it? Okay, so idea is की आता मी तुम्हाला मागे याच्यामध्ये मल्टिफिकेशन सांगितलं, राईट? So you can write a function to do the multiplication, and that function you can pass the number and it will return you the product. So you can write the whole this thing in a function, and you can keep calling that function every time. So that way you don't have to write that whole code again and again. So I will show you, okay, what I mean in the next class or so. Here multiplication function, we will go and see how functions help you reduce the number of lines of code which you have to write. You guys are good? Hey, the question आहे फंक्शन वर, किंवा आय नो की फंक्शन परत एकदा पुढच्या वीक मध्ये घेऊ आपण, but just in general ki oh, this how it works or that how it works. A for loop hai, for loop was a question. While I think now we did few of the things, right? Variables, for loop, while loop, and functions. Mulano, I think let me share my, I'm sharing my screen. तर मोस्टली आपली आयडिया असं की मे बी नेक्स्ट सेशन मध्ये I will show you guys function one more time, But after that, maybe 2 session we will take a quiz and just for this whatever we learn, and 26th la, then we will close this session. And Python is very big, but we will close this session after this 2 weeks of next week. We will do the what do you call it? Sorry. Next week function give you a product, and then after that 2 weeks quiz, and 26th we will have concluding session. And then maybe after that we are planning to go and do Python programs again, but that will be now with the different grades. Okay, so you can join those classes again, because those will be depending on the class standard. Those will be kind of going over bigger concept, right? I know की आपण सेशन लवकर संपवतो आज, पण असेल क्वेश्चन काय तर विचारा. I will do the, I have to prepare the homework for you guys. But I think I will go with a for loop. I will ask you to do something with the for loop. तुम्हाला फॉर लूप मध्ये 2 loops वगैरे वापरायला, I think it may be difficult, but okay, we can try that. But maybe I'll give you something with the for loop. Maybe something like make statement इथे देतोय. I guess let me make something. Right, for loop. Okay, ask user number or no. Okay, I think I'll give you an array, and then in that array you can add all the elements of the array that way. So maybe numbers like this. How do you do? Okay, array like this. So I will have so use for loop to add all numbers in array. Okay, so this is, and display sum. So what is the idea is, now this is the array, right? This is the homework I'm gonna give you guys. Okay, so this is the numbers array, right? So use for loop to add all the numbers, like add this to this. So write a for loop which will add all these numbers, and after that whatever sum you get, print that sum. So is that good enough homework? So in this case, Mansi, Aditi, and Deepika, you guys are hearing just the program. Okay, you don't have to write explanation, just the program, which will have array like this, and then you do the logic of writing the for loop and adding those and displaying it. It's gonna be very simple, but I want to see how many of you can do it. If you find it very easy, then after doing for loop, maybe you can use a while loop too. So to do it twice. 2 प्रोग्राम लिहू शकतात, मानसी आणि हे ज्यांना जमेल त्यांनी. पण if some of you have difficulty, you can just use for loop to do it. But it's going to be very simple program. But I want to make sure you guys understand the for loop. Almost okay. You guys can leave if you guys are done. Yeah, Vedika, you understand, right? So homework arrives next time. I'm gonna post this one on your uh, where on your. You guys can drop off or leave the meeting or class. Okay, I will just add this homework to your class work. I'm gonna stop recording and stop presenting.